Hello and welcome back again, my friend, to Bitcoin price prediction or Bitcoin forecast or BTC price prediction. This is Thomas with you again. We came back in another video. So, as every time, if you are a long-term trader, stick with us all here in the daily. And today we got for you some on-chain data. So make sure to watch everything. If you are a swing trader, go to the 4 hours. And if you are a scalper and day trader, go to 30 minutes. And you're going to find timeline down description of that video. So go choose depending on your trading style and the timeline it will sort your trading style. So let's start our lesson of today. By the way, you watching me now, are you not yet subscriber? Why, my friend? Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn the bell notification on to receive all our latest updates and videos. It's not something hard, just a red button down, click at it, next to it a bell, turn it to all, so like that when you put in a new video you're going to be notified. Or you can even join us in Telegram or Discord where we giving daily signals there. Also, we killing it. We just enter along yesterday. We make nice profit today. Even you can benefit from that with us. The link is down in the description of that video. The link of our Telegram and the link of our Discord. You done it? Welcome to the family. So guys, as you see, that the daily candle here, it's finished. The market is staying flat today here. Also, we entered yesterday from down here. Today we make some profit. Not very nice, but we make some profit, about 10% or something like that. That's fair enough, because also using leverage on those things. So here in the daily, there is nothing new. I tell it to you before. I told you we got here that wage here. By the way, I just gave the people they follow me to buy a little bit of Bitcoin based on that pin bar here, because my analysis is telling me the Bitcoin there is a jump coming. Maybe tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow, maybe next week. Because us we buy, but we're still waiting if it's going to fall down more. Us we are going to buy more. So even you do the same thing, because now us we are stuck between the two moving averages. Let me show it to you. As you see them, the 50 moving average, that yellow one here, and that one here, the 100 moving average, also we stuck between them. And me personally, I think also we are going to go back to touch the top of that 50 moving average. So try to catch the trend before the jump. So picture still very clear, guys. People they buy 25% from their capital here. Those ones they don't need to buy. I told if it fall down and touch here the 100, buy 25% from your capital. And if it fall and touch here the 200 moving average, we will buy 25% from what it left in our capital. So I think picture is too clear, guys, here. Another thing very important here, let me show it to you. The other important thing, guys, is that one here. That one I showed it to you before, but it's okay to repeat it. You remember that trend line also we talking about before here? Also we are very close to touch it here. Yes, the Bitcoin is going to spend another sideways weekly, but when we touch in here that trend line, be ready, guys. That way me I told you also we buy, and me I told you actually also we give today to buy XRP, to buy Ethereum, and to buy Bitcoin. Those was the signals also we give. That for mid-term, not for long-term. That man also we buy, because all those ones they make a correction. That way also we buying. XRP it falls down a lot. Ethereum same thing. That way also we buying. Ethereum is in the 200 moving average. That way also we buying. So here in the Bitcoin also we still waiting the break of that trend line here. If it doesn't get in broke, we're not buying, because as you see it every time and making a trend line, we need to buy. As you see history, every time it's repeating itself, guys. Look at it here. When it's breaking here, also we enter long. When it's breaking here, when it's breaking here, now also we waiting the break to happen here. So Bitcoin every time doing the same thing. And as you see, every time the trend line is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Now it gives us a small trend line. If it's breaking, also we are going to go up. And another thing, let me show it to you. That one here, as you see it, the color it started changing, guys. As here, if you remember last time here, same thing. Now the color it started changing. That's why me I've started buying now. Even you do the same thing. Me I'm talking here about long-term investors who don't use too much of leverage. I told you maximum of leverage X10. That's very high. Use X5, something like that, or don't use leverage at all. Everything is too clear. Now it's going to show you the on-chain data we got. So let's go in there. The first one we got is that one here, the funding rate. As you see here, Look with me here. People, they still buying here. And if you see in that place here, look at it here. Huge volume here. So everything still looking great here. There is nothing to make you scared. Another thing, let me show it to you. Is it that one here? That one being shown to you every week. Stock flow, as you see. And also we're getting closer and closer and closer to the halving cycle. Halving cycle is an event. It happens only once in every 4 years. And that will give us the cycle of the Bitcoin, as you see it. Once every 4 years. So you are very, very, very close. And me, I'm thinking the Bitcoin, it will go up till here. But for long term. So be ready to be inside that plane before it take off, guys. Another one we got, which is that one here. Is it that one here? That one, it's not yet confirming for us. Also, we finish it from that bottom. As you see it here, if we zoom it here and we see what it given us here, look here, it hasn't broken above here, that level here. So till now there is nothing for that one here. Telling us it's still early for you to buy, because all the time when is it down here, it's telling you you are in the bottom, and it's still very, 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 very early for you. At 30k or 28k is better for you to buy it when Bitcoin is going to reach to 100k, guys. Everything is too clear here. Now let's go into the 4 hours to see what Bitcoin doing today in the 4 hours for swing trading. So let's go in there. Here we are in the 4 hours. Here in the 4 hours, I started by those moving averages. As you see here, the 50 moving average, he tried to cross above here, to 100 here. So that one is a very, very, very good sign. But the reality is also still here in a downtrend. There is nothing changed, just prediction. Maybe it's going to cross, maybe not, maybe it's going to continue it. But also now we are in a downtrend here. That's the first thing. Second thing, let me show it to you. Second thing is that one here. Me, I tell it to you, that trend line here, focused about it. Until now, also we still focused about it if it's going to get broke here. Another thing, very, very, very important. People, they being with us, they remember that. They remember that enter here. When we enter along from here, from that trend line, when it's breaking here, as you remember it, here in that level here, look at it here, what the Bitcoin done. Because us before we used to have here a wage like that. That wage here, Bitcoin, he break here and it's showing to us here. Couldn't break here. Now it's need to go back up and to break the last high, which is here. In that peak here, for us to know that downtrend, it changed to an uptrend. Till now the Bitcoin is showing to us a very, very stronger support here at that level. And it gave us yesterday a very nice pin bar. That's why us we enter long. So everything still looking great here in 4 hours. And I've been telling you that Bitcoin, when it's falling down by waves like that. But when it's going up, it go up like a rocket. So be ready, guys. Be ready, be ready. That's the only thing I can tell you. It's our indicator, what it's saying. Our indicator, as you see it, guys, it's staying down here. Where is the bears they controlling? But those bears, they don't got power. As was me, I told you, majority of Bitcoin investors, they don't care about smaller time frames. They just caring about long-term investment. So they don't care about the small moves. And Bitcoin, when it fall down very slow. No one selling. People, they still holding their Bitcoin. So that's what it's showing to us. Those bears, yes. Bitcoin is in a bear now control. But the bears, they don't got power. Let's wait in now and hoping if it's going to break here. Because if you look in here at that level here, what you got here, you got a trend line. That trend line, it needs to be broken here for you to go up. So till now everything's still looking the same. Now let's see our other indicator, what it's saying. That one here, our indicator, it's breaking here, that level here. Now it go back here to oversold area, and that was me I've been teaching you before. I told you all those indicators, they don't mean nothing. The most important, the price action. Also we enter a long base on that price action here. Until now that long it's still valid. Till now we couldn't break the trend line down here. If you remember, people they been with us, we used to have here a wage. It's getting broke here, that wage. Till now we still valid and we still long with it. Only thing is need the Bitcoin to go back up and to break that last high, which is here, that one. So till now everything still looking the same. And now the Bitcoin here, it tried to give us a new price action here. Yes, there is a war here in that zone down here, and we got here in that level here a very stronger pivot here. Is a weekly pivot here. That way you see Bitcoin every time he touch it, it show a rejection from there. But now we touch it 3 times, the first, second, and over here the third. That 3 times we couldn't break it, like you remember here. So let's see if the 4th time is going to break it or no. That one is a very stronger supply and demand zone. Now let's focus about that level which is here, that one here, if we are going to break it up or no, or we are going to break down here. So I think picture is too clear, guys. Here now it's going to 30 minutes to see what Bitcoin doing today in 30 minutes, or it's going there. Here we are in 30 minutes. Over here is only for scalping and day trading. By the way, you watching me now, I know you are a subscriber and you've been with us for some time. Did you smash the like button? You haven't. Why, my friend? Pause the video now, smash the like button, write down a comment, support us. You know that channel without you it can growing up. Yes, without you and the other it can growing up. So please go ahead and do it. You done it. Thank you very much, my friend. Here in 30 minutes, also we said it like that. We said we got here a trend line or a triangle here, like that very clear triangle. Look at it from here and here and here in the top, from here and here. Here now also we still waiting if it's going to break above here. Also we're going to enter, the take profit is going to be up here in that level here. If it's breaking down here, we're going to measure it like that, and we're going to make the take profit down again. So everything still looking the same. There is nothing was changed here. Also we enter along yesterday based on 5 minutes here. It gave us here a head and shoulder. Today it go back to the same level. You can even make something like that here now, like a flag here, but it will not be clear flag here. So that's why also we don't do nothing now. So till early hours of Monday, then we're going to see a major move. Till now market is showing to us it's staying sideways here. Till now market is very flat. It's our indicator, what it's saying. Our indicator, as you see it, it's being here at the oversold area. Now it's showing it's going back up to the overbought area. Till now also we still waiting, but now it gave us here that level here, as you see it here, very stronger level. Every time when it touches the Bitcoin it fall down, so we need to focus about that level here, what the market is going to do. So I think picture is too clear, guys. Here we don't need nothing new here. So that's it for that video, and please guys make sure to support us by just smashing the like button, writing down a comment, if you could even share the video. You done it. Thank you very much, my friends. See you in another video, guys. Bye for now.